Why is the video not playing? That's worrying. It's meant to be my really cool video. What's happened to it? Have I lost my hard disk? Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. What the hell's going on? Oh well, imagine the intro with all the characters, seeing as it's not working. Very strange. What's going on? That's very worrying. That's what happens with computers anyway. But welcome anyway. This is some players whittering on in the background there. But I'm going to see if I can get this video working. Why is it not working? Oh, here we are. W. Oh, I've lost my W drive. There we go. No W drive. Let's try again, shall we? Here. Oh, okay, so it worked. Right. W drive. I thought I had it there, but it didn't work. Okay, let's try again. Streaming files. Savage Pathfinder. Rise of the Runelords 5. There we go. Took us a while. There we go. Right. The party defeated a big stone golem, and we'll join them now and see what's happening.
Choose.
You've already figured out that the Thessalonians had this real thing for statues, man.
Hey. And they're bloody made them out of things that seem to last forever as well.
Well, they made this great wine that seemed to have lasted forever, and I don't hear you complaining about that.
Well, that's it. You really defeated them, and you all rested up, didn't you? And got all your got all your PowerPoints and your fatigues removed while drinking incredibly good vintage bottles of wine. There's still 62 left.
I mean, wine wasn't good, but you know what? I could do without the wine if there were also, if all the statues had fallen down and all.
You drink enough of the wine, it might appear they have.
Drinking up of the wine, you might not give a damn anyway.
Well, that is true.
I don't think I want to try that because then I'd need to pee a lot, and you don't want.
Yeah, okay. Enough said. Don't drink any more wine.
TMI. So, do you want me to cast Wish again before we move on?
It's an interesting bug that's new.
Well, I got no objections.
Well, I'll flip a coin. Heads, I cast it on Bert. Tails, I cast it on Rannick.
Oh joy, the party's casting wishes. Oh god.
Is there anything we can do to help you with this?
Go sit in the corner and be quiet, Rannick.
You could help me concentrate, yes.
All right. I'll sit in corner and be quiet as I can to help you out. There you go. Have a support ball.
Thank you.
You're going to have to justify how not doing anything helps.
It's Rannick. He actually stays quiet for a while.
See, there you go.
He's not distracting her. That's what helps.
He's helping me to achieve a trance-like state in order to produce the best concentration for my magic. If you prefer, we can have him give me a back massage. Whatever.
I don't know, Irina. You're pretty slender, and he'd break you in half. He don't seem to know his own strength at times.
You got the raise anyway.
I have. So, Bert, you want an edge?
Okay, I am now tough as nails.
Okay, well, that cost you 20 power points, don't forget.
Yeah, I'm scrolling up. It's a long list to scroll up through to get to the bit where it says power points.
Which leaves you with 5. Plus 5 from your familiar.
Plus 5 from Amber.
Yeah.
There
Right.
you go.
Right, you moving on yet? Otherwise, I might come up with something very nasty to hit the party with.
Yeah, we'll move on.
Let's go back. Let's go back to that. And go on to next one.
Middle room thingammy.
Floors in this section. There's nothing left here down here to.
We've thoroughly checked everything in this area.
We still need to find a bloody way out of this place. But first, we got to make them what's names.
What's names?
Room forged weapons.
Aye, them.
Well, I'm thinking that we don't have to make any. I'm thinking we're supposed to find them.
Well,
Maybe.
didn't that book say about how we got to how we make them and we get bits and pieces and stuff? And I don't think that fella had made them already. I think the book said about how he had to get stuff. He wanted. He said he wanted toys from that succubus, didn't he? But I don't think we found any toys.
Toys from a succubus. That phrase just disturbs me. Well, guess we're going through door number 4.
Aye.
Well, we don't want to stay in this area long. If I remember, this is the one that kind of saps your strength.
As he's not here, I'll grab Don Drodham.
Dookie, you are going to there. Okay. So let's have a look. See, I need to do that.
Let's see behind door number 4.
Okay, so we need to. So what we need to do now is go. Okay. Bella isn't with us anymore. And
the worst thing about this place is there's no trees. In Omesta, we had lots of trees.
You know what the real worst thing about this place is?
It's not the statues, Don Rannick.
No, it's not. I'm bloody stuck in here with Jelsa.
Oh, I really didn't expect you to say that.
Rini, you realise we don't have any way out of here. And we don't seem to, we're not going hungry, so I don't know that we're actually getting any older. Lots of people in here have been here for like thousands and thousands of years, and I know that's not like a really big thing for an elf, but we could be stuck in here with Jelsa forever.
It's possible, yes.
I was trying to gag him with a cantrip and it didn't work.
I'm being slightly amused and trying not to laugh at his panic.
Yeah, because I'm infinitely worse than those big bad statues, aren't I, Rannick?
You're a darn sight more annoying, quite a bit more distracting, and at least if I walk away from the statues, they don't bloody follow me.
When was the last time one of those statues saved your life?
The statues, Sparkle Tits, they don't do a great deal. apart from watching.
Exactly, which is why it's weird
And,
that
and,
you're
and,
so
and,
freaked
and
out
lurk
over it.
there. They lurk there, all statue-like. You? I don't even bloody know where you're going to be. At least with the statues, I know where they bloody well are.
But that's part of my charm, all the unexpectedness.
I'm starting to learn that things being expected is a lot going for him.
Oh, that takes all the excitement and fun out of life.
Okay, so it would appear this time, obviously, north is east.
Of course.
Wouldn't it be?
Well, you know what I mean, because obviously you head north and then the next map has you heading. You know what I mean, it's the way they do the map.
Next map has us coming in from the side, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Jelsa, did you grab the gems out of the Bardi sheet? Amethysts and sapphires. It seemed like your thing.
I didn't, but I'll take them.
Yeah, yeah. And the bottles of wine aren't really there, GM.
Are
I
they
just
not?
upped the number on my character sheet, and it's
Okay,
not
okay.
removed them. I don't know how to.
That's absolutely fine. So you are heading into there. So that's that.
How is it
There's
I
the sound
take them
effects.
all at once instead of one?
We changed the sound effects. Okay.
Shift,
Just
drag.
up the number once you've taken one of each, up it to what it originally was, and tell the GM to remove them. I don't know a better way.
Shift drag by the sound of things.
Oh. Well, then I'll shut up, because I'm obviously talking through my ass.
Well, I think I heard someone say that. I don't know myself. I haven't tried it.
Yes, that's how I stole all of the... Well, I didn't steal anything. Never mind.
The secret is out.
He says that just as we appear to have gone into a map that we probably shouldn't see the name of, but it seems to be appropriate.
It does indeed. Which probably is rather amusing comment now. I'm going to do that.
Well, I see it as unidentified, so I don't know why you see it as more than that.
Okay.
Look at these pretty blue ones. They got stars in them. They must be Desna stones.
Did you just say
Christian?
Disney stones?
Desna.
Oh.
She's the goddess.
Many
No.
parts of
She's the one
Okay.
goddess that they made up here in Galarian that I think was kind of cool, really.
Okay. This area is all lit with permanent magical light unless noted in the room's description, so I might have to check. I might have to sort out light on this area later.
Going to share a map with us?
We're on it.
We're on it, yeah.
Well, I'm not seeing it.
Click on yourself in the combat track.
We're way on the left-hand side of this very big map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This very big map that makes my GPU really unhappy.
We're on something about the shape of a luggage tag.
Yeah, I found it.
So if it's saying, for now, I'm just going to obviously just add an ambient light then and go, beep. There you go.
Cool.
Huh. Well, now I've got that. Maybe I'll
Ooh,
adjust
there's
it
a shadow.
Yes, I was just thinking that I might change the ambient light level to sunlight.
Are you a
which
groundhog? Does this mean we're going to have 3 more weeks of winter?
Yeah.
Which I think I'd change it to summer like so, then obviously... Okay, so... It doesn't really say much here. We actually say much about the description here, but as you're heading down this area into this vault area, what you notice is up ahead, the corridor both sides of the corridor seem to be festooned with precious gems.
Oh, Jelsa, just wait till you see this.
There and there. Basically, those angling sides are just basically appear to be made of gold and festooned with precious gems.
Run over to the wall. Oh, that's really sparkly. And I dig out a knife to try to pry a couple off.
We might be a while.
Actually, it's unlocked tokens. There's no reason to lock your tokens yet. There we go. That makes life easy for everyone, including me.
Can I pry you loose?
Yes, I would say that's You have no problems at all. Well, I mean, do you want? Well, let's say looking at the bit of wall you're on there. Do you want the diamond the size of Rannick's fist, or the emerald the size of your head, or do you want the sapphire as big as amber?
No rubies?
What?
Oh, a couple of rubies.
Sapphire as big as my foot.
I'll go for the rubies. I like rubies.
Okay. There's quite a few rubies dotted down the wall there. Yes.
Well, I'm going to be back here prying out rubies. How many can I get?
I'm going to keep my eye out for magic and magical reactions.
Okie dokie. Well, you pry the first ruby out. The second it's removed from the wall, it changes to looking like it's made of stone.
Oh, Jelsa. I'm sorry.
I drop it in my pouch because who knows? Maybe I can turn it back. And I try for another one.
Be my guest. In the meantime, Bert, a large iron door studded with dozens of colourful gemstones stands in the eastern wall at the end of this corridor. Obviously, east being south on this map, as it were.
Of course.
Though the door appears to have no latch, a depression in the centre contains a keyhole.
Put some Prozac in it.
What are you going for this time, Jelsa?
Another ruby. I want ruby.
Do you want me to give that a go, Bert, or should we get Sparkle Tits to actually do a job?
Well, I want to look at these. It looks like cave-ins here to our east and west. I want to take a look at those before we go too much further.
You'd think it would tell me something about them, other than I think the artist was just having a bit of fun of drawing a deviation from drawing straight lines, and obviously to give the whoever had to follow the line of sight lines a nightmare.
And then the animator died and they got away.
Sorry?
And then the animator died and they all got away.
Indeed. I'm afraid, Jelsa, after prizing out four rubies, every time you remove something, the gem appears to stop being a beautiful gem and turns into being just plain old stone. Pebbles.
I'll throw the last one on the floor and go stupid illusions and catch up with the others.
Okie.
Oh, you got a door there?
Aye. It's got a key. It's got a keyhole and all.
Well, I can try picking the lock.
You sure that's a good idea?
Well, I got this other really cool thing, this chime. Could try that. Cover your ears.
Alright, you ring your chime and see what it opens then.
Don't forget, a chime of opening will only open an unlocked door. Sorry, will only open a locked door. Not an unlocked door.
Did you guys even check to see if the door is actually locked?
I was going to check it to see if it's got, like, I don't know, poison darts or going to drop ceiling on us or something like that first.
Well, you go check for traps and I'll stand here and watch.
I thought your job was checking for traps.
It's a large iron door studded with dozens of colourful gemstones. So it's an impressive looking thing.
Certainly looks like
the gemstones are probably more fakes.
Look at it with magic sight.
Magical. Nothing about it appears magical.
Including the gems, so they're actually real then.
They're not. They're not giving off any magic as such.
Okay, let's have a check then and see what I can find out. See if it is likely to explode on us and drop the ceiling or something like that.
How are you doing? 2 questions. 1, how are you doing it from over there? And 2, how are you checking?
Well, I will go here and first things first, I'm going to look around the walls and see if I can find anything on the walls like that's going to slide back and explode at us, or if there are obvious holes in the ceiling to drop boiling magma or something like that on us.
You looking at the walls, you cannot see anything.
Right, and then I'll have a check round the door frame. Assuming there is one.
Logically, there must be being a door.
So
Define check around the door frame.
Well, there doesn't have to be a door frame if it's like a door in the wall, but run my finger up the edge and round and things like that to see if I can... Well, no, probably not, because then it might jump out and kill me. See if I can see through the cracks in the door, have a peer through the lock.
Okay, fortunately everyone got out of the way before you got there, so you get to make an evasion check as the entire door slams across into the opposite wall.
Lovely.
Wow. Don't suppose I can help pull him free, can I?
I'll spend a penny on it.
Well, hold fire, because something. You've got uncanny reflexes, haven't you?
I do, yes.
Okay, you ignore the -2 when making evasion checks. You also get regular evasion. Okay, at the usual -2. Yeah, so yeah, you will need to because you obviously. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't remember how you don't get a bonus. You just negate penalties, don't you? That's what I couldn't remember.
Which, okay, it gave me the penalty that time. That would be a success.
It would be a success. Okay, so the door slams into the opposite wall, revealing a large piston behind it and counterweights and gears. And then there was some, after the obviously you dive to one side like so. And then obviously after a second the door finishes, after the door smashes into the other wall, it starts sort of basically retracting again.
Wow, when you open a door, Rannick, you really open a door.
Well, looks like we need to unlock it. You're up, Sparkle Tits.
It looked unlocked to me when it almost smashed you into the wall.
Well, I'm guessing that's happened because we haven't unlocked it. Why don't you try unlocking the bloody thing?
Well, it should be pointed out the whole door went across the wall, revealing a sort of obviously showing that
a mechanism that
pushes,
if you touch it, it's going to slam against you. What you need to do before it gets back.
I think this is not the right door, guys. I think this is just a trap to squish people that don't know what they're doing. We need to look elsewhere for a door.
All right. Well, let's go somewhere else and look for a door then.
Where do you want to look for a door?
Wow.
I'll look for a door in here.
Bert's going to check this other corner, both the north and the west walls there.
Please make a notice check if searching for secret doors.
How does this wand of secret door detection work? You just wave it, and it tells you if there's a door?
That's a very good question. That's a very good question. How does it do it? Where did you find that one? Does it not have a description out of interest?
No, it's got 20 charges and it's spellcasting.
I can't remember where you found that. Was that in Rise of the Runelords, or was that in that one I did beforehand? I'm not complaining. I'm just curious.
No, this was more recent because it was in a bunch of wands that, Irina's been handing off wands to me unless somebody else wants them. So I put them in my little wand quiver.
None of you have found a secret door. I'm not going to... Let's me try to look through the rule book. Let's just go for the good old PFSRD. I'll have to Google it later to see if it detect secret doors. Wand. As far as I'm concerned, is basically you there aren't any rules on it, so as far as I'm concerned, you activate it, and if there's a secret door within, should we say, if there's a secret door within a large
Smarts
burst
radius?
template.
I was going to say smarts radius, but
actually, that makes sense, wouldn't it? I mean, there's no detect secret door power, is there? What have we got in terms of detect powers? Detect, conceal arcana, undetectable alignment. Yeah, seems reasonable. Smarts range, I like that. So if you activate it right now, and there's a secret door within that radius, you'll find it.
I'm going to pull out the wand and wave it around a bit.
Well, pointing if you looking at the radius, as it were, you could be rather tactical in how you position it, if that makes where you position yourself.
If you were to move to the
Yep, I move up here by red.
Yep.
Large burst template, you said?
No, smarts range.
Smarts range. Okay.
I like Irina's suggestion.
Okay. Then okay. Anything within there.
Mm-hmm. Pointing for the record, just in case, and I may just be deliberately winding you up here. You have moved so. You've moved so you are within range of that end wall that Bert was searching, just for the record. I'm not saying there's one there, but if there is, potentially right now, you wouldn't detect it.
Okay, well, I didn't,
I know you haven't waved it yet, that's fine. Apparently, someone has said something, and it isn't Jimmy Monka. So there we go, have some bennies.
Okay, well, move me down that little fraction. Do I need to do a spellcasting roll? Because it does indicate that it's spellcast.
Yeah, well, yes, it is a spellcasting roll, yeah. Okay. Secret door detected. There.
Hey, Rannick, we found a door! And I tucked the wand back in my quiver.
Right, how would you do that then?
Michael Grutzy, the bennies have flowed.
You don't want to know, Rannick.
Flowed, I should say.
All I found were a load of places where somebody's been pulling things out of wall.
Well, there's a secret door here. Now, if it's a secret, is there... push where I know the door is to see if it opens.
Basically, yeah, you push and the panel opens and hopefully it reveals a corridor ahead of you.
Yep, we see the corridor, so they don't have a... So I'm just going to jump through. Oh, wow, man, what's this here? Just walls?
I'll tell you what that is. That is someone not doing their line of sight properly. That's what that is.
Well, then I'll jump through to the corridor. Save confusion.
There you go.
Hey, looks all clear this way, guys.
Master Dondrad has arrived. And there was much rejoicing. Yay! Okay, again, this corridor seems to be made of gold.
And Jess also mutters, I bet this is fake too. She scrapes off a little bit of gold flakes.
Oh, I apologise. Sorry, that's just at the start here. Then, as you start advancing further down, you realise this is a beautiful tunnel of polished wood inlaid with silver and gold runes. It stretches for at least 100 feet before ending at a wall of greenish mist sparkling with silver motes of light.
Well, Joss is trying to scrape some of the gold off.
Okie dokie. As you feared, as you scrape it off, it turns into just flakes of stone.
Somebody move.
This whole place is fake. Fake doors, fake gems, fake gold.
Basically, the old place is, It's like the old place is a poser, isn't it?
Hey, well, let's put some green mist on the map. How's that?
They probably couldn't afford the real thing, so just did fake illusions.
As opposed to the real illusions that you normally get.
Yeah.
Well, they probably could afford it. They're just cheap bastards.
I suppose.
I'm hearing things. I thought I heard Ecto 1 in the background there.
Yeah, wife is watching.
That's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It was just it's reassuring that I'm not going mad, and I did indeed hear someone. I did hear Ecto 1 in the background. Okay. So, as I say, it's a beautiful tunnel of polished wood inlaid with silver and gold runes, and then there's this greenish mist at the end.
You know, that's not even slightly disturbing. Oh, wait. Everything
Hey,
in this
go take a deep breath of the mist, Rannick. Make sure it's not poison or anything.
No, hang on. I'm deciding.
Well, that'd be good, wouldn't it? That'd be a really clever idea.
Deciding to be nice and
would you know the difference between a really clever idea and a really dumb idea, Rannick? I think not.
Well, that's actually easy to determine. Did you suggest it?
Well, yeah. I think Sparkle Titters did suggest it. Let's, It seems to be moving around a bit.
That's because I'm trying to actually make it the right size. It's snapping to grid. Oh, there's a grid snap option on. That's why I'm having so much hassle with it. There we go. That's how it should be. There we go. Sorry about that.
Does snap to grid ever do anybody any good? Or has it always just been a pain in the backside?
In that other game,
no. It actually says if they try and take anything
in
it
that
just
5
goes to
game,
stone.
then yes, snap to grid can be helpful.
Yeah. No, I did realize artwork snap. I forgot artwork snaps to grid as well. So yeah.
You know what? Since you reckon that I should breathe this in, Sparkle says Rannick, taking a very big deep breath, but not of the green mist. Rannick then holds his breath and runs through as fast as he can.
Okay. Holdings one's breath. Okay, you get to get a +2 bonus on your vigor roll. It's this one. I forgot about this one. Okay, you run through. No problem at all. Oh.
And when I get to the other side, Rannick turns around and goes, "No, it seems fine."
Okay, Bert will take a deep breath and go through as well.
Well, hold far, because this gets interesting. I'll just move you back for now.
Okay.
Okay, so... is he reading this one? I'm trying to... That's an interesting point, the way they put the two side by side and just to annoy me like that. And I managed to close the map, sorry. So, why aren't you activating? There we go. Remember the GM map. I'm trying to remember. That is actually this one. Okay, so Rannick, he runs through and says the thing. Oh, it's all fine. Okay. Okay. Okay, so yeah, Rannick, you step through to the other side. Shout, it's okay. It's absolutely fine. And then you sort of look at the noise of the. You look at what's causing the noise, which is the fountain, and then you realise there seems to be 4 creatures frolicking in the water and staring at you. Okay, Bert, you should run through. Please, Did you say? I forgot what you said when you said you were going to run through. Sorry.
Yes, I am also holding my breath. I saw Random take a deep breath before he went through, so I'm going to do the same.
Okie dokie. Let's get you to there and make a vigor roll. Are you happy with a 9?
Run.
Bert gets through to the other side.
Rannick will take a look at these frolicking creatures and sort of raise an eyebrow, saying, "Well, you've not tried to kill me yet, so... who are you?"
As you basically would start talking, sorry, I was just reading ahead because I was just trying to remind myself what happened there. Basically, as you start walking towards them to start your spiel, one of them the two at the front seem to start backing away towards the back. Well, one of the ones that's sort of safely behind the fountains, going, "Oh look, another group of fleshies come to slobber in our pool."
I weren't planning on slobbering in anything. Why would I do that?
Be off! This is our water.
All right, suit yourself. I don't think they like us, Bert. Just, don't go in the water. It'll bother them.
I was going to ask them, you said there were other people slobbering in your water?
But you get the distinct impression that they don't like you being here, and they just keep, although they're not actively attacking you in any way, they're just giving you very dirty looks, Bert. It goes, now, go on, back the way you came. We don't need you round here, polluting our water. Be off with you.
So Rannick, east or west?
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to go back through that green misty thing. Thing is, we can leave this lot behind. They're not. Well, I don't want their water. You don't want their water. We can leave them to their water. But I mean, there must be other buggers in here that are causing them jip. We could go and deal with them, but obviously they don't want to tell us what's going on here and who's causing them trouble, so we can't go and fix it. I wouldn't know which way would be the best way to go to fix stuff for them, would you?
Don't judge, you get to make a check as you will go through the green mist. Haven't heard him say anything yet. Hello, Mr. Dondrad, are you there? Otherwise, I'll move him back through the mist. Or I'll just roll for him. I shall roll for Mr. Dondrad. Oh, here he goes. Are you happy with that roll? Because at the moment that's a 2.
Looks. Oh, must be a -2.
Well, I don't know about you, but I've always gone by the old saying that if you go right, you can't go wrong, so we should go left. So let's go ahead and go west out of here.
I suppose that makes sense. I mean, in the absence of anything else to do, let's just leave them.
Look, a stunty! Oh, he'll pollute our water. Get out of here now. Leave us be. We were happy until you came along and polluted the area.
Wow, what charming.
Sounds to me like they were pretty annoyed before we even got here, but we're not interested in the water anyway, are we, Bert? Let's just leave them behind. I mean, we don't want to bother them, do we?
Yeah, I mean, I've got no interest in them.
Exactly. And, I mean, it's not like they could possibly have any information we'd want to know about.
Luke's got a 4, that's okay.
I have a potion of environmental protection. It doesn't say what it's against, so can I choose?
It probably did once. The wonders
it's protected against strange green mists that we don't want to breathe in, just in case.
Does he really not say? That's quite annoying.
It really doesn't say. If you've got like a list of different possibilities, you could just roll on a chart. I don't mind.
Hey, So can somebody describe what's on the other side for me? I don't want to teleport and not know what I'm jumping into.
Well,
Don't teleport, just walk.
Pissed off water nymphs, I think.
Yeah, if you teleport through, you likely to end up in their water, and they will not be happy with you.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna wrap
you want is a sparkly gnome turning up. So, we'll just we'll try and keep the sparkly gnome out. Tell you something, glitter. You get glitter on you, it's you're never getting rid. It's horrible. It is really seriously. You'll thank us for that later.
I'm just gonna wrap my robe of scintillating colors around my, like cover everything but my eyes, and hold my breath and go through. So what do you need here?
Well, just a vigor check, please. Okay, you're on the other side.
But would be nice to know.
Be interesting to see what a silver man does to her, won't it? But there, anyway, they go back to frolicking in the water.
Ooh, how's the water?
God, it's another one. Just leave our water alone. You'll come in here thirsty and half dead, and because the silver man's nearly killed you, and you'll slobber in our lovely water. Just go away.
I'll see I met a silver man, because I bloody well haven't.
One of them laughs evilly, going, "Yeah, we'll soon."
So is it this silver man what's pissed in your pond? If you'll pardon the, well...
Yeah, what direction did they go in?
Arena's spellcasting something.
Elemental manipulation to keep clean air around me and push the dirty air to one side so I can, part the gas.
Okay, let's have a look at that one. Yep, that works.
Cool.
You can just walk through.
I know. I'll be carrying Amber so she gets through the same.
Okie dokie. No problem at all.
So why can't you answer the question?
What was
Is it this silver bloke what pissed in your pond then?
Look, just go away. We're not talking to you, useless, smelly, dirty, filthy individuals. You weed the water.
No, I think Stunty, it really wouldn't help. So this silver man is the one what's pissed you off and made you not like us. Well, I'm sorry, but
no.
I've got
we're waiting. We're looking forward to watching the silver man kill you. Go away.
No, hang on. Hang on, you want to watch the silver man kill us? Is that right?
Just bugger off and leave us alone.
Can you watch him kill us if we go away? Because if we go away and he kills us, you won't be there to see it. That makes no sense.
You won't be here to pull it up.
Give it a rest.
Bug off now. Right, he's like that's it. You've made it. You've pissed him off now.
All right, bug off then. Whatever. I'm just
too late. No, too late.
First bloody thing in this whole place that hasn't tried to kill me on sight.
And you managed to make it want to anyway.
Yeah,
well,
basically.
I didn't want to make it want to.
Yeah, well, you've got special talent.
Oh well. It just made no sense. It wants to watch somebody kill us, but it wants us to go away. So how can it see them trying to kill us if we're not here?
There we go. There we go. So, okay. It suddenly just basically breathes. It just suddenly spits out liquid as it starts dissolving bits of the floor and the walls as it goes. You realise it's just breathed acid at you. So everyone gets a chance to evade it. Everyone being Schnookums, Dondrad, Rannick and Bert.
Oh, let's Benny that, shall we?
Don't forget evasion is an agility check at -2. So Bert's failed, Rannick's failed.
Nope, Bert already put his
Rannick
-2 in there.
I apologise. Yeah. Okay. So basically,
was
No
getting ready
tell
to
ever
duck
will
when I
spend a
threatened
penny
to pee in
to
the water.
re-roll.
Does this mean we're in combat rounds? Because it looks like we're not.
no. I mean, basically, Rannick pissed it off, so it just spat acid at him.
Okay.
Which doesn't even get through his armour. Bugger off! Or do it again!
Again, it won't be just the Silver Man that's pissed in your pond. I don't know. This place is full of statues and bastards. And probably statues of bastards as well. And bastard statues.
Well, Rannick, you're being rude as hell. No wonder they're getting irritable.
Never
Rude.
before have you reminded me so much of Sean Bean.
Just so everyone else, just if anyone else wanted to know the description of that room, obviously as you get away from the fountains it quietens down. The chamber is paved with ivory tiles, each one engraved with a silver rune depicting a claw gripping a gemstone. The walls and ceiling are of polished marble. A large basin in the centre of the room contains an icy sculpture of a whale spraying crystal clear water from its blowhole. The water cascades around it to keep the basin full, but never quite overflowing. Funny really, it looked like a square to me, but apparently it was a whale. Yeah, as you look round the
Cubist,
corner,
obviously.
exactly. As you look round the corner here, you can see the corridor. The corridor continues downwards, and there appears to be another fountain at the end. This fountain spraying water. This fountain spraying water 30 feet high above. The water cascades back into the pool in which colourful goldfish swim.
Oh, they're not going to insult us as well.
The
I thought they might
fountain.
be linked to the phone.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realise I looked them by mistake. The fountain features a 9-foot tall statue of a human wizard holding a staff in one hand. The other hand is raised over its head, and the water issues from its palm.
Hey, statues!
You can go back to the
Statues.
annoying, insulting
Statues.
water nymphs if you like.
Oh yeah, statues.
So, we've got a bastard statue. There were the bastards. Here's the See, I told you, bastard statues. Statues of bastards.
The corridor this way,
Oh, statues with water wings.
which apparently I can't go to because I'm not allowed.
I'm just
I've been told.
reading it. I'll be reading stuff here.
It's statues of water, though.
What's the? Is this statue doesn't happen to be made of silver by any chance, does it?
What's this? A silver plated statue?
The statue, basically, the statue's standing. Hang on. Oh, I see. Okay, so the statue of the wizard. The statue of the wizard starts climbing down off the fountain and advancing towards you.
Really?
Rannick,
Your
your power! Remember your power, Rannick!
Aye, poke it with your stick.
That thing's going to get wet.
I'm assuming it took me longer than 30 seconds to get from the green barrier to here.
Yes.
Okay.
But you're up.
Nick, it's a wet statue.
Well, every other statue that's moved has tried to kill us, so I think I'm going to shoot this one.
Oh, that's rather interesting. Okay, ran it. So that's a brutal longbow arcane arrow shot to the stone golem, which seems to do some bits of noise. Does appear to injure it and shake it. Schnooks.
Schnooks is tired of trying to fight rock thingies, so Schnooks is just going to step forward and howl at it, yowl at it.
Okie dokie.
Well, there we go.
Well, there we go. Double whammy. Okay, so you howl at the... You basically double whammy it. Okay. Okay, I'm just checking. I clicked. Yeah. Okay. This is really rough. Oh, yeah. Really? Okay. Donjad, you're up.
Not feeling very well. Let's... Let's go on hold.
Games to go on hold. Okie dokie. I've just trashed something. Yay, who's up? Rannick's up.
Right, muttering to himself, bastard statues are bastard, bloody bastard statues.
There's a vein pulsing in your forehead, Rannick.
There is. I've got an extra...
Andy keeps missing out the wet bit.
Yeah, I've got an extra AP4 against this because I've got that Golem Bane amulet thingy on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll penny that. With an extra AP4, if that makes a difference.
It probably does, yep. You know what? I'm going to use one of the GM bennies. Because I'm... Oh! Yep, okay. Oh, of course it's distracted, isn't it? Okay, smoke. Yep. That's very large cracks forming on this golem. I am going to spend a penny to unshake. Okay, this golem steps down off the... well, actually, I go say steps down, but it more collapses in, splashing water everywhere. And when it gets back up, you notice a couple of... It obviously crushed a few of the goldfish as it scrambles to the side. Some dead fish float to the surface. The massive fist swings at Rannick. I think it hits.
I think it does.
However, you block most of the attack and are therefore you block most of the attack and absolutely fine. However, it will use its innate ability to do nothing. That brings us to Arena.
It does. Behind me, Amber.
Actually, there was the last dungeon had a trap for defacing,
so that I
but
have
they
a
went
clear
and
line of
disabled
sight.
the trap.
Pull down the power of Thor on its ass. Right. I'm going to try something new because I can.
Because you can.
Alright. I'm doing bolt. However, I'm doing bolt with 3 points of armor piercing, disintegrate,
86.
greater bolt. I don't think I need to go as far as heavy weapon as well. So, yeah. That's 46 damage, 5d6 with a raise, with AP 6. And if I incapacitate it, it turns it to dust.
Indeed. Go for it. Which means it cannot be resurrected, although as a stone golem it couldn't be anywhere, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I'm mostly doing this for effect.
So you're just hitting it with a ray of disintegration, basically.
It's lightning bolt, like I said, the power of Thor. I'm
yeah.
striking it with lightning.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the hit with the ray, so that'd be 5d6 AP6.
Okay. 5d6. Do I need to put AP6 in the description?
Saves me having to do it manually, yeah.
Hopefully I've done that right.
Yeah,
That
I'm sure,
did not
I'm
look
sure
right.
you have.
Are you trying to do it as the /DMG command?
Yeah.
You can't put AP onto that.
Okay, forget it. Don't worry about it. Just do the /DMG and I'll do the AP6 manually.
Got it. 5d6, that was it.
Yeah. Okay, which takes its toughness down to 9. So basically, yep, you basically zap it and there's nothing. It literally explodes.
Blow my finger like the barrel of a gun. Yep, that seemed to work.
Okay.
Not letting on just how many
Bert's gonna lean over
points I
to
just
Jelsa.
zapped.
Bert's going to lean over to Jelsa and say, remind me not to tick her off, okay?
Surprised you ever would. There's always been more to Arena than meets the eye.
Bloody bastard statues. Says Ranix.
I totally had your back. Yeah, I was ready to jump in at the last minute. It had nothing to do with the fact that it was a full of war, honest. It was just tactics.
I just moved forward on my round.
Okie dokie. I shall accept Jelsa's move. Right.
Oh, goldfish.
Okay. Rannick. No, okay. Donjad moves to there.
I was just going to stomp off that way. Bloody bastard statues.
Arena, you're up.
Oh, in combat. In that case, I'll do that.
Whereas I'll do your moves as Rannick goes bloody bastard statues. You can hear Donjad can hear stomping coming down the corridor.
Really? There's another bloody bastard statue. And it's walking this way. It's not made of silver by any chance, is it?
It's stone.
Right. This one's not got water pouring out of its hand, has it?
It doesn't.
Right. Well, at least this one's not wet, Stunty.
Actually, what was this one? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, sorry. Actually, yeah, it's a night. Are they all the same fountain? Yeah. Again, sorry. It's identical to the last one. It's a human wizard, a staff in one hand. Rannick, you're up.
You know what? Can't be bothered. It's coming this way anyway. Rannick will get his bow out and shoot it.
Not from there, you won't, obviously.
Okay, well I'll go to there then and shoot it.
You hit with a raise. Roll for damage.
Okay, you'll have to add the extra AP4 onto it.
Mm-hmm. One. Hang on. It's 2. Hang on. You're taking. How much AP you got already there? AP2 already, isn't you? So that would take it down from 15. AP4 would take it down to 11, which shakes it.
Okay. Take it down to toughness 9 in total, wouldn't it? Yeah. Because I get an extra AP4 on top of the AP2 I've already got.
Oh yeah, you take it down to 9, yeah. So it still shakes it.
That'll do.
It remains shaken, but advances anyway. Gels it up. You're up.
I can hear them yelling there, so all I'm going to do is not very far.
Because you're encumbered by that rock that you put in your pocket.
Well, it is what it is. You can handle it, Randy. Keep
Bloody
running it.
bastard statues. Walking bastard statues.
Okay. Donjad, you're up.
Oh, I still can't swing these swords. It's too heavy. We're going to go Dwarven Doorstop.
Dwarven doorstop. Okay. That brings us to Bert. I'm going to give you a free move because we're going to give Bert a free move because everyone got a free. Everyone else moved and Bert didn't, so I'll give him a free move.
Okay, so Bert's gonna run. To the other side of Rannick. And take a shot at the next statue.
Indeed. Well, that's a hit with a raise. Oh.
I think I will Benny that.
Okay. I thought you might.
You shot where my arrow were.
You split your arrow.
Okay, that's a wound. Crunch.
And Snooks is going to come up and yowl again. Hey, it worked last time.
Okay, go for it. It's shaken. It already was, but okay. Distracted or vulnerable?
Oh, we're at the bottom of the round. Let's make it distracted.
Okie dokie. Round 2. Oh, bad guys got the Joker.
Boo! Yes!
It remains shaken. Rannick,
Yeah,
you're up.
I just moved up past the second.
You did
tower.
indeed. Chelsea, you're up.
Running over there to see what the hell's going on.
Oh, bloody bastard statues!
Ooh, more statues.
Yeah, bastards.
No. I'm just ignorant.
Legendary characters just keep
Well, I
the
don't
crap
know if
out of
this
players.
place is
These
good on
the
schedule.
legendary players just beat the crap out of these before they get anywhere near him. It's ridiculous. Ranger smarts. What's their smarts? D4. Yeah, pointless.
It'll take down.
Okay, one to lower vigor on that statue there. Okay. Okay, Rannick, you're up.
Now let's shoot that closer one again.
That's a hit with a raise.
Yes. And because there's another AP4, that'll be 3 wounds. Not that it really matters.
It's destroyed.
Bloody bastard. Bastards!
Are we not out of combat? What?
No.
What's there to... Oh, I couldn't see that all the way down there. Okay. Fine, let's see if I'm lucky. Give me a rhino. Oh, it was so close!
Got a horse!
I got a horse.
That's
never
the
mind.
problem.
I wanted a rhino.
There, a horse appears.
Okay. Is it at least a war horse? No, it's a
No,
light
it's a
horse.
light horse.
Ugh. Woohoo! Well, at least it's got a kick. Fine. In that case, I'll jump on its back and draw my sword and prepare to charge.
In that case, I'll put the horse there. No problem at all. You jump onto the horse's back. Don't forget the horse has its own movement, so you can jump onto the horse's back and then actually charge if you want. So you can move the horse.
Oh, cool. Excellent. And it's fleet-footed. Does it have a run die? Oh yeah, of course it does. Do that. Idiot. Me idiot, not anyone else. 16. Oh hey. Okay.
It's you and the horse to there. There we go.
Oh, silver! Away!
Cloppity, 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 clop. Bert, you're up.
Okay, Bert will stride forward and shoot the golem.
Go for it.
I'm presuming that we're both on one side or the other and not like spread the entire width.
Yeah. It's the problem with not being able to stack tokens.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah, we've got plenty of them. I think I'm going to go ahead and Benny that.
Okay.
Well,
Take
I'll
it.
accept that.
One shaken stone golem.
And Snooks is going to run up. Irina's going way out there in the front. Snooks is not going to try and catch up because that's a big old horse and doesn't want to get kicked. But we will go ahead and yowl at the golem again.
It's obviously got to the point where they're not, you know, they're getting used to it. Conrad, you're up.
Oh, you were lucky you were the horses. When I was a lad, we had nothing but coconut shells.
Long time since I've seen that, but they do mention coconut shells in a temperate climate, don't they?
I think they do.
A crossbow bolt whistles recklessly off the corridor walls, doing nothing of effect. Jelsa, you're up.
Well, Jossa's gonna drop her backpack for a moment. And then she's gonna run forward.
There we go, that's what's
Right up
annoying
to
me.
the horse. And she's gonna pull that wand back out.
He's did his fast to the horse.
Bloody hell, Arena. I mean, Delta, not me doing it now.
When I drop my backpack, you know, it helps, you know. But don't let me forget to go back and get it, because all my good stuff's over. I like this one. I got another one just like it. No, I'll Benny that. Yeah, it's one.
Whoa, much area effect there.
I dropped his feet and died.
Something just appeared underneath me. I'm not sure
It
what.
was the massive,
Oh,
this
my
massive area.
backpack. Grab my backpack, Randy. Bring it to me.
Oh, is that Jelsa's backpack? It doesn't look
It's
like
the
a
best.
backpack.
I know they haven't done any art for backpacks yet.
Ah,
So you got a rock.
Actually, it's a grain bag apparently.
Okay.
okay.
Rannick's up.
What am I, a bloody pack horse? You know, I didn't know Rini could ride. I thought you had to train to fight on a horse. Well, whatever. Says Rannick, talking to Amber. And, no, I'm not going to bother Bennying it or anything like that.
She's got the riding skill, and all she's doing is riding it, so I didn't have a problem with that. It's in combat, it's more interesting, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I haven't got to that bit yet.
Then I'll pick up the backpack and wander over next to Bert after I've taken the shot and drop the backpack again.
There we go. They don't sound so much as stone golems as they do as flatulent golems, to be honest.
Well, they sound like they're burping a lot.
Yes, they do sound like they're burping a lot, don't they? Characters who wish to fight... I thought this was the case, I wanted to check. Characters who wish to fight from horseback must use the lowest of their fighting or riding skills.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, it's me. Stone Golem number 3 is not shaken. Okay, so at the end of its turn it gets to do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the horse.
I don't think it's going to become relevant for me fighting from horseback.
No. Basically, and suddenly the horse starts moving in slow motion. The horse basically, the horse has its half movement halved, and actually moving is an action.
Cloppity 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 clop.
Indeed. And then it's going to move in to here and try and smack the rider off the horse.
How rude.
Which it nearly did until it came off at 11, didn't it? But I'm going to Benny it. Because I'm not supposed to... Oh, there you go. I'm supposed to not use bennies to soak wounds to make fights more interesting and more dynamic. So therefore, I'll just spend it there instead. Domjad, you're up.
Right. Good to that.
Dwarf picks up speed and starts running. You can get to the other side of it if you want. Like it, in fact.
Yeah, we might as well go for it.
Not that flanking is anything. But there you go. So it technically should be 1 inch away from the arena, which is there, and then that gets you 1 inch away from there. There we go.
I don't think I'll hit it, but...
No. Mind you, behind you, you could argue it can't watch you, so yeah. It won't make much difference to that roll.
Yeah. I don't know what's the trait -1 for.
You have no idea. You just...
Right. Yeah, I thought I'm feeling wibble.
But...
Bert will go ahead and take another shot at the golem.
Go for it. That's a hit with a raise. Oh, you know what? Whoops! I'll be nice. I'll even let you know why.
Yeah, you can stop now.
I think that was pretty damned hard.
Yeah, it was only 3 wounds. I mean, it could have been better. That one really threw it off.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. That's a big smack. Schnooks?
Schnooks is going to walk up and kind of sniff at the horse and sniff at Rena and kind of just nothing.
Okie dokie.
Has the effect on the horse gone now that the thing that cast is dead?
Nope.
Oh.
Not that magic. Once magic's cast, magic is cast. Amber suddenly starts making agitated noises.
Oh.
Arena, you're up.
In that case, I'm going to whirl the horse round and run back in the other direction, which... Hang on. Oh, damn, that was run for me, not run for the horse. Damn.
It's okay.
That's...
Just click the run button again.
How do I do that?
Click the run button again just to turn it off.
Okay.
and then I'll roll that and say the horse moves 7 inches.
Okay, thank you. Once the horse gets to the end of its move, can I leapfrog over its head and continue running?
I'll let you make a riding check, yes.
Cool. Because, you know, it would look awesome if I succeed, and I'll look like a moron if it fails. Yay, I didn't botch.
Go for it.
So, then I run.
I don't know why I think it was a vigor roll to shift it, wasn't it? Well, the horse is no longer size. You jump off and you run to there. Make a notice check.
Amber, what's wrong? Okay. I'm so Bennying that. Oh, I thought that was going to hit the 8, but it's still a 4.
Yep. You can hear stone. You can hear the funk of stone feet. That way.
There's another one coming over here.
Rannick gets the Joker.
Really? Bloody bastard statue!
Oh, sorry. You got. Let me turn it on. There we go.
And I'll shoot that one as well.
Go for it.
Second.
That's a hit with a raise.
It is.
I think this might be the end of this statue instantly.
I think his rage all went on this one.
I think it did.
Not anymore.
Okay.
It's gone now.
Can I get Rannick, please, to make a notice check?
All right.
Wow.
There's a body floating in that fountain, in that pool.
Uh-oh.
In which case, I'm going to go over and pull the body out of the pool.
Okay, it appears to be that of a human female. It seems to be very crushed.
Oh, shit. The fish aren't fish.
Rannick hadn't worked that out. Tavis has. Rannick, where the bloody hell did she come from?
She's a fish.
No, she's not. She's not a fish. I've seen fish like that.
She's wearing some very interesting clothing, quite ornate, and it has some interesting patterns on it. Well, let's have a look. Academics roll from you, please, Erin. Yes, indeed. Some of the artwork and the filigree on some of the sort of gold. There's sort of bits of metal and ornate in there. Yeah, you reckon this is? I'll keep the companion open to actually look, but basically, you reckon it's a style of clothing that was popular in this area about 600-700 years ago.
Wow. Can I use my magic sight to see if they're transfigured fishies?
That outfit is so 5 minutes ago.
None of the other fish appear magical in nature. They appear to be just normal.
So he stood on one and it just happened to be the person. Well, that sucks.
Indeed.
Damn.
Other than the clothes she's in, she appears to have no other items upon her.
Well, wonder how she got in there then.
I suspect she was transfigured by an evil wizard.
Joseph picks up her backpack and moves out here to see what they're... Because she can hear them chattering, she can't make out what they're saying.
I'd like to lay her a decent burial, but it's not like we can bury her easily in this.
Suppose we could bury her at sea, says Rannick, completely tactlessly.
Now,
sea,
Bert's going to take a second and look at the other fish that are in here. Did that golem thing squish any other, or just the one?
Yeah, a few fish were squished.
Yeah. Just that one of the fish that it squished wasn't a fish.
Yeah, you can see. There's three. There are other fish just floating dead in this pool. It's just one. There also appears to be the body of a human in this pool.
You see, Rannick, there's one less fish in the sea now, so you better hold on to that girl of yours.
Oh, bother! What are you all waiting for?
You're telling me that Reen, you're telling me Miko's a fish?
No, Rannick, no, it was a joke.
Oh.
It's called dark humour. Never mind.
Wait, so sorry, where did the body come from?
You remember when the golem stood on a fish?
Reen says it were a fish.
She was trapped. She was transfigured as a fish. She was imprisoned in the pool. The stone golem stood on her and killed her, and that broke the magic, and she became what she was originally.
And apparently, because she's dead, I need to be careful because I might lose Miko, or she could turn into a fish or something.
Oh, I give up.
So what's she got to say for herself then?
Well, not a great deal. She's dead.
Well, tell you what, I don't want to go near the water. Why don't you drag her over here and ask her?
I forgot how much of an issue you have with
Crap, I
water.
forgot you can speak with dead. I killed her off so I didn't have to deal with the fact that I wanted to... sometimes I regret my own
she's
decisions.
Dead. Miko might turn into a fish because she's dead, and you want to ask her why?
I'm just saying, if we've got any questions for her, we can ask her. Presumably that she isn't too badly mashed.
All right, Rannick will drag the dead body over towards Dondrad. Go on then. Ask her why her dying is going to turn Miko into a fish.
No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know why Miko's going to turn into a fish. I want to know who killed her or who turned her into a fish.
Well, I want to know why Miko's going to turn into a fish because she died.
Come back to Rannick and clip him round the back of the head. It was a joke, Rannick. It was a joke. Forget Miko and fish.
So is this useful to find out who turned her into a fish?
Forget fish, not a Miko. Good Lord.
No, what I'm doing? There's bastard statues and you two are confusing me!
That doesn't take much.
Yes, so as I was saying, we could call our spirit back from the outer planes and ask it who turned her into a fish.
Why?
In case we need to know that.
Guy.
Shall we do that?
If you want.
I mean, yeah, I suppose we can, but she's probably going to tell you it was the silver dude.
Look, you do that, says Rannick. And you know what? We've just beaten up a load of bastard statues and no bugger came out of this door, so I'm guessing it's safe to open, says Rannick, and opens the door.
Okay, it takes 1 to interrupt a minute pair, coaxing otherwise communicating. Answers are typically vague. Okay, so
Sorry to bother you, wake you up when you're going out to the outer plane to have a final rest, but could you answer a few questions on the way? Just a survey. Won't take long.
I mean, to be fair, because it used to be like one question per so many spell levels, didn't it? Speak with Dead. So how did they do it this one?
It's a very short
One-
conversation.
A brief
18
conversation,
might
about 5 minutes. Yes. Okay, Rannick, this room, let me just deal with this room. There's no actual description for this room. Appears this room served as some sort of living quarters. Well, I say that, but there doesn't appear to be anywhere. There doesn't appear to be any beds or anything. It just seems to be, sort of an area where it's empty, save for a scattering of raw materials like sheets of cloth, stacks of lumber. So I take it back. It's an empty room, save for a scattering of raw materials like sheets of cloth, stacks of lumber, blocks of stones, metal bars, and bones.
Most disorganised storeroom ever in there. That's weird.
So basically, the gist of the conversation you get is very brief and vague. Is she and her party of adventurers were basically pretty much did the same thing you did. Activated the pillars, came down here. This was the first. When they got in, they decided to head north. This was the first area. The last thing she remembers was holding her breath and walking through some green mist.
Huh.
She has no idea what happened to the rest of her friends or party. And that's about all you get out of her, really. I hope that helps. I really say basically the room you've just opened the door of the same thing. Empty save for a scattering of raw materials. Sheets of cloth, stacks of lumber, blocks of stone, bales of hay, metal bars, and bones.
Amber picks up a bone before we leave.
Oh, hang on. There's an interesting point I just noticed here. Where is it? Is that because
Different fox happens to pick up a bone. Everything
yes,
no,
that's. I'm not sure why that's there because that certainly shouldn't be. So, but got away with that. So now that's absolutely fine. There we go. Thank you.
Okay. Same in there.
This whole place just gets stranger.
Shall I try this one?
I do. Maybe.
Would you like to guess?
More of the same.
More of the same, yeah.
Same as the others.
We got that.
Very strange.
Can I have a wee sit down for a wee chance to heal myself?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise you were injured.
I'm not.
Do you need
just,
a potion?
No, this is not a potion thing.
Okay.
This is a doctor thing.
A doctor thing? What's up with you?
Because I don't feel very well.
You've not been poisoned, have you?
I don't know.
Here, let me just... I start looking through my bag. It sounds like I'm throwing things down cellar stairs as I'm rumbling, looking through, trying to find something. No, not that.
No.
There we go.
I'm trying to work out what pride is.
Try that. Oh, I only meant to give you one of them. I accidentally gave you 4.
Not sure if it's a toxin. Is it?
Well, I've also got... Hold on. No, that's invisibility.
As far as you can tell, Don Dread, there's nothing wrong with you.
Got this.
Well, no, I've eliminated that. It's not a disease. It's not a toxin. It's not a thing. I'm afraid I've been cursed or blessed or twisted or poked or prodded or... It's this bloody place.
Last is a good thing, Dundred.
Yeah, I know, but it's all glamour and fey and pokey.
Pokey.
Don't really.
Well, you're welcome to hold on to those, but if I need them, shove them down my throat, okay?
How long does the animal last?
10 minutes. I forgot to bring it with us.
That's okay. It's easier just to do that then.
Maybe you've just upset Cora.
Oh, there's a sloosh of ectoplasm all over the floor then.
Yeah. Okay. Guess what? There's a fountain in the corner here.
Is there a golem in it?
Not anymore.
I was going to say, I bet it's got a distinct absence of statue on it.
Indeed.
Are there any fish in it?
There are some goldfish in it, yes.
Check if any of them are people.
None that you can see.
Okay. Which is something I never thought I'd automatically do, you know. Oh, look, there are fish. Are any of them human?
Anyway, meanwhile, in the next room, because that one's wet.
Howard. One of these days, Wolf, I'm going to give you a bath.
Tactical withdrawal.
I'm going to bath you. It's starting to smell.
What, a hairbrush?
Father Dondrad bravely ran away.
That's not for getting clean, Dondrad. That's for removing the tangles from your beard.
And buggering off and chickening out.
Washing involves water and soap.
Okay. So, from Dondrad's perspective, I'll try that again in a second. Rows of thick wooden work tables occupy the centre of this long chamber. Bookcases lining the walls hold hundreds of books and scrolls. Crates next to or pushed under work tables appear to be filled with an odd variety of mundane items, such as ropes, sticks, sacks, tools and cookware. A dog on one of the tables looks dead, though its hind end appears to be made of some kind of metal. A few other animals pace back and forth in small metal cages. A house cat, a few rats, a snake and a small white-faced monkey.
What became of the monkey? Monk.
Yes, indeed. There appears to also be somebody else in this room. Sorry, I see. I won't accept all your movements, but someone rushed on ahead, so therefore you're stuck where you are.
It's Voldemort.
I hope these aren't people too.
I'll find out. I'll talk to them in a minute. No, it can't be Voldemort. He's got a nose.
Okie dokie. So, Donjan bursts in. You see that interesting looking figure there who looks up in shock and surprise. Who?
I'm guessing that's the silver wizard dude thing.
Who promptly fails to cast anything. There we go. Who promptly disappears.
Damn it. I'm getting sick of things in this place doing that.
Okay, then I shall accept everyone's moves. Okay, and then what do I do is I then go over here. Okay. Okay, so that's that, which then means that is... What's that going to be? That's going to be... Okay, that's fine. I got a 7. Sorry, I hate these guys. They turn up. When the party turns up, they do this. In other words, take 10 minutes of the GM trying to sort stuff out.
Oh, I wasn't sighing at you. I was just literally short of breath. Sorry.
No, I didn't take it that way. Don't worry. Yep. Okay. what's everyone up to? Things happening in the background. It will not in combat. I'm treating it as combat round. So, what do you want to do for the next 6 seconds?
I want to come into the room and I want to talk to the animals to see if they're really animals. I'm just trying to find the right spell.
Okie dokie. And everyone else, you can do your moves, or if you want to prepare anything or cast anything or do anything, it's completely up to you.
Yeah, I'm just going up to the door to see what the hell they got into now.
All right, so what's going on then? Says Rannick.
I'm Benny, that roll.
I'm going to run up and jump on the table and figure out where that mage went. I saw this green dude, and then he disappeared, and where is he now?
Well I guess he's either invisible or he's buggered off.
Well, that's what I'm looking at.
You do know being a cleric and all, you can like see things that are invisible by doing your little magicy thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. That's where I've jumped on the table so I can have a good
line of sight. The animals, are they animals or are they people?
Yes. Let's have a look.
Each.
Oh yes. Oh.
Okay. Well, the animals are definitely living creatures.
Yes.
So yes, they are definitely animals. They're very confused animals. In fact, the dog whose hind portion appears to be metal, wasn't it?
I thought you said that one was dead.
Oh, sorry, not dead. Sorry, the house cat. Sorry, I got my animals muddled up. The house cat is basically acting very strange. Make a smarts check.
Oh, I'm really unsure of how many power points to spend on this. Maybe the size of the largest animal present?
Well, that would be the house cat, I think, wouldn't it?
Okay.
I think that's the largest.
Yeah, smarts raise.
Okay. Yeah, so obviously you're talking to it. There was, what was it? Oh, the cat or the monkey, actually, probably the same, but it doesn't matter. It takes you a while to work out what's going on because you try talking to the cat in cat and it's not its responses are most certainly not in cat. After a while, you realise the cat is talking centipede.
Oh, you poor things! I start unlocking all of the cages and talking to them in a series of chitterings and mumblings and purrings and.
The monkey appears to be talking rat.
Oh.
And what else did it say? What was there? I've lost it. The other animals who process killed it. Okay. Sorry. The snake appears to be a spider. And the rats appear to be anything. The rats don't appear to be rats, if that makes sense. It seems it's basically sort of any creature, any vermin and small creatures seem to have been transposed into something else. The back half of the dog appears to be made of iron.
I am well unable to talk to animals going to warn Amber and Schnookums that the evil green wizard messes around with animals and turns them into things that they're not. Just so they know how evil and bad he is and to stay the hell away from him or to kill him, whichever they feel like. And these animals that are here, I'm going to offer them come with me and I'll look after them as best I can. Or they can make their own way in the world, but at least I can help them to be what their current animal form is because they might struggle with it otherwise.
Why don't we just dispel magic on them and turn them back into where we want? I've spotted them!
But in the meantime, at least you guys are all free to attack the bastard that did this to you.
Oh, damn it. He suddenly appears amongst all of you. Rannick, you're up.
Are you a bloody bastard statue as well? Hold still, you bugger, says Rannick.
Kill him, Rannick. Make it hurt.
And I shall bind him. And once he's bound, I shall thwap him with a spear. Is this bugger any of humanoid, undead, monstrous humanoid, or a dragon? I'm guessing he's not the last one. And yes, I know he's an NPC, but what was he before he moved to NPC?
He's a humanoid.
He's a humanoid. Okie doke.
So he's your favourite scumbag?
He is a favoured scumbag.
Scum.
That were awful. That is getting a Benny on it.
What the hell? Well, that wasn't a lot better. Oh no, I take it back.
Or better.
Aha. Right, okay, brilliant. Okay, right. Well, ow. Now it bounces off him with a definite ding.
Good.
There's the end.
I know, it's okay.
So
we're going to kill him.
Anyway, we've got sound effects now. Okay, 10
We're not
inches.
sound effects, they're my friends.
I think we're just going to do that as a limited free action. So before Mr. Oh, he's bound and he can't do anything. Anybody underneath that template who feels they want to evade is most allowed to.
How?
You can make an evasion check if you want. As you suddenly feel yourselves getting lighter.
You just roll agility to evade.
At -2.
Thank you.
Does it affect everybody in the?
It certainly does. As basically, I say you feel getting lighter, but all of a sudden you feel like you're upside down.
It's agility -2.
It is. Does Schnooks want to Benny that?
Yeah, I think we do.
Yeah, Joseph fought this before, and she dives back out the door.
Indeed.
Been banged against way too many ceilings.
Well, that just leaves Rannick who evades. So, okay. Schnooks gets out of the way. Rannick, which way you run? Oh, that is Bert over there. But do you Bert, are you diving that way?
Yeah, I presume I'm going to end up in that corner right there, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Obviously that whole area is reverse gravity.
We step into it, it'll hit us.
Yep.
But you know, if you do a handstand before you step into it, you might be okay. Sorry.
Okay, that's his free action. Then what did you? You bound him. He cannot move. He can only break free.
Yep.
That's quite annoying, really. To be honest, that makes the whole fight pointless because he can't do anything now. It really winds me up. The whole. There you go. On, Jen.
I'm sorry, but you jumped. You killed cats. Look at that cat.
And he turned the dog partially into iron, which must be something against Borum as well.
I do have a pet peeve with the. Oh, I just instantly nobble anybody with that free bind with no dice rolls. It does wind me up no end.
3.
Can't take them with you.
No, you're a cat. You've got 4 legs, a lot less than you used to, but they've got
I'll
really
shake
sharp
him.
claws on.
You shake him. Okie dokie. Arena's up.
So you can use your claws on him. You've got prehensile thumbs, and you can jump with those back legs, so you go for it. You're a snake, you can bite. You might be venomous if we're lucky. Me? I'm gonna get this bastard.
Has Arena just recruited a swarm of transmuted animals to attack him?
It does
I'm
sound
trying
like it,
to.
doesn't it?
I'm asking them to, but that's entirely up to the GM. I mean, they have been completely bollocks by this guy. I've been nice to them, let them out, explain what's happened and that he did it, and that I'm here to help them, and how to use their natural weapons. So it's entirely up to the GM whether or not they feel that vengeance. Me, however... I want to drain his power points.
Oh, drain power points.
Yes. And I got the raise.
No,
Are you happy with a 9?
It's opposed by the target's spirit, isn't it?
Well, in that case, I may or may not have got a raise. Yes, I'm happy with the 9. Not least of which because I had to spend that penny to even use the power. Okay, I didn't get a raise, but I got a success.
Okay, you drain 1d6 power points. Okay, you drain it of 4 power points. What I do need to work out is how many power points he's already spent. So that would have been another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a number 2, and yeah, that's it. Another 2. Okay, so yeah, you drain 4 power points from him. But there we are.
Yes. Oh, is it my go?
It is.
Okay. Well, it didn't ding like it normally does. I thought you were targeting me with something nasty.
Because Arena didn't have the turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. There you go.
Yeah, I wasn't
There you go, I
pointing
dinged.
fingers, but yeah. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to bark skin everybody I can see, which means not Snookums or Rannick. It's not letting me target Dondrad for some reason.
You're trying to target Dondrad, are you? There you go.
Yeah, just cancelled a move. It probably could have taken a move.
Okay, and so what modifications am I going to add to this? Additional recipients, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, only 4. Okay, 4. I will add Shroud. I will add Hurry. I don't think I need to increase the range. Smarts, maybe I do.
Spell tonight.
Yeah, I'm not that smart,
Really
so I will
can't
have to
spell.
increase the range.
That's better.
So 4, 5, 6, 7 power points. I will retry that once, trying to get the raise. Ah, there it is. So it's +2 toughness, and hurry, and shroud.
Jeez, no wonder no wonder everything's frozen.
Okay, and Schnooks is going to... This guy's metal. Snooks doesn't like dealing with metal. Snooks is going to attempt to intimidate him. What the hell? It's been working before. Meow. Oh, wait. No, that's not how I do it.
Okay. Schnooks critically fails, giving the bad guy a +2 bonus on his next attempt to do any trade rolling. Chelsea.
I'm gonna turn around and look at Bert and tell Bert, hold my hand, I can get us past that. I can see past it, right?
Yes.
So I take Bert's hand. And I teleport us straight ahead. I can go up to 24, but I only just want to get to the other side because I know we don't like to be separated. So Bert comes with me.
Wait, do you want to get to about there?
Yeah. Yeah, and I bring Bert with me because I know he don't like to be separated from Snickers.
Okay, you both teleported, leaving Amber on her own. Okay. I'm going to hit next round. Just to stop Giles from doing it. Okay, Reddick, you're up.
I think I'm going to bop him again.
Go for it.
I'll take that. You bloody bastard!
Okay. Sorry, I was just
See if I can poke him with a spear this time.
Just got myself distracted. Give me a second. Just look at that later. Plays launch page on this one. I need to check that because I think they've changed it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okie dokie. Okay, you wound him.
Well, you might be made of metal, but I can still poke you.
Famous last words that the android brought us.
You ending your turn at all?
I'm letting the dog out.
Ah, okay. Arena, you're up.
Okay, oh god, this is gonna be bad. Right.
But if you notice, I've created a menagerie.
Thank you. I am glad.
Looks like there's a pig in here as well now.
How odd. Oh, actually, no, I will. Alright. I want a short cast. I've never done it before. I should probably not do it now, but I need some advice on how the hell to do it.
Basically, you decide how many points short you want to cast it, or need to cast it, and that becomes a penalty to your roll.
Thank you. Oh. So I've got 5 power points remaining. Actually, if I just do the bolts as greater bolts, with nothing else, it's not a short cast, it's just me doing 0 power points. So I'll do that. Lightning greater bolt.
Okay.
I will not cast through the menagerie. I will move to avoid to do that. But as they're more than one animal, don't see the point of physically doing.
Well, don't forget, they're all quite small, so you can cast over the top of them.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That is...
That's interesting. I wonder if they can update that. I thought I was reading that right. I wonder if they're going to. I'm going to have to check to see if they've changed it in Pathfinder. They've decided Entangle is too powerful.
Yeah.
In the Fantasy Companion, I was reading it the other day. Entangle power from the core rulebook no longer has the strong power modifier. Second, Entangle status now makes the victim vulnerable rather than distracted. Which you'd like.
Yeah, absolutely.
When luck, they'll fix stun.
I'll have to.
Because to be honest, I'm mostly doing it for making them vulnerable, so great.
Yeah, it means you don't need the raise actually to make them vulnerable under the new rules. But I'm interested. Obviously, I'll have to check if they've updated the Pathfinder rulebook accordingly. Yeah, 13 points of damage will do nothing to him. I'm afraid he's a tough little cookie. That brings us to Don of the Dread.
There should be an extra D6 damage on that because you've got conviction on.
Yeah, of course.
You shook him.
Well, I'll take it.
Hang on then. So, bang. That makes him shook, which of course inflicts a wound, so I'll have to spend a penny to soak that to negate it. So, yeah, you did wound him.
Thank
Don
you.
Dredge, you're up. Don of the Dredge, you're up.
Dawn of the Dread. Yes, I think we'll do it.
I've had enough of that. We get the idea. He's not casting any spells anyway because he's bound.
Let's try a wild attack this time.
Now I'm actually in Pathfinder, of course. Making it stronger just makes it tougher, so it's not harder to get out. So it's subtly different. But I'm intrigued to see if they do change it in Pathfinder. In the Advanced Player's Guide, I know there's going to be updated rules in there. I'm wondering if they'll transfer across that as well. Okay, the unharmed and a rebedding here.
My damage dice are still broken. You know what? Just because I can, I'm just going to go bleh, and prove they're broken. Well, that was hit with a raise. We've already done that. So that was supposed to... Why doesn't it roll damage again? Anyway, never mind.
No, roll it, but yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, proved that the dice are broken. So
Okie dokie. Apparently, a dice jail or dice punishment facility is quite frequently requested.
there is an extension for it.
I know. There is an extension, so when you do it, it rolls a ridiculous amount of dice to sort of move the random number, doesn't it, seed on a bit?
Yeah, but it doesn't have the Fantasy Grounds doesn't have a random number seed, but never mind.
I just changed the colour of the dice.
Well, no, it was when Doug was showing off the new dice effects on one of the Friday streams. One of the quests came in. It was about punishing dice, and he said, he didn't say no. Is all I'll say. I don't think that means anything's coming soon, but he didn't say no. Okay, I get a +2. I get a +2 bonus thanks to Schnookums' mistake. Which is enough to break him free.
No.
Yes, because he's vulnerable, not distracted. No, you got them both.
Apparently, the animated dice animations have,
yes,
as a side effect, produce noise, and the noise is used to generate the random numbers.
All right. See, he gets free. Well, not free, but he's now only tangled rather than bound, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yay! That is still his action because he didn't completely free. Yeah. What items has he got on him? Is there anything interesting he can really bugger the party up with? No. Oh, actually, yeah, that's quite important. 1, 2, 3, 4. The menagerie goes next. They go charging in. They
What the hell's a sniff attack? It sticks his nose up his ass.
But you're up.
There are times whenever a dog, I mean, that can be really distracting. So
exactly, yeah. Obviously, because he's entangled, he can't do anything about it. They come in, they go fly all over him, crawl all over him, and then scamper away again. Let's have the sound effects for the attack, shall we?
Yeah.
Oh, it could be a swarm attack. Automatically do 2d4 damage.
It's not a bad idea. Yeah.
Oh
well. Anyway, Bert, you're up.
Sorry, good centipede.
Bert shoots and shakes him.
Okay, you shake him.
Okay, well, he obviously doesn't do the whole Yowly thing, so Snookums is going to come up here and use fighting to try and distract him.
Okay, you distract him. Joss is up.
Just
Oh, me.
tiptoed to the end of the table, peek up over it, and she's gonna pull her wand out again. She really likes this wand. It seems to help the other guys a lot. That takes his vigor down 1 die type. And then I step back and kind of duck halfway under the table.
.7, that hasn't changed, has it? I know it's page 134. No, is it? 30. Yeah, they haven't updated this one yet. I reckon it'll be in the advanced players guide. If they're going to change it, I reckon it will be in there.
Did you put the lower vigor on him?
And then you're moving to there. Okay, no problem. Right, new round. Let's see what happens now. He gets to go first. And he unshakes. So
I just pulled a joker. Spend a penny, win a penny. Oh, you can let him finish his turn because I was slow.
Okie dokie. Yeah. Okay, distracted. Okay, distracted and entangled shouldn't stack because he's already distracted because of being entangled. I shall spend a penny on that. When I find it. Well, he ain't going anywhere.
Oh, my turn.
Yep, it is. Go for it.
I'm gonna move over to this corner of the table and I'm gonna pull out a different wand. Ooh, nice, with a raise. And that's got armor piercing of 4.
Okay.
Oh no, that damage sucks. I'll Benny in it. Yeah, I'll have to take the shaking. And then I duck back under the table.
Okay, then comes the menagerie. In comes the menagerie. Unfortunately, they don't do much.
That's not the point. The point is that they're trying.
Indeed. Arena, you're up.
Okay. I want to activate the Rune Chill Hatchet and run in and wild attack the bastard with it. Screaming, you sadistic murdering bastard, as I do. But in Elvish, of course. Well, actually, no, in lots of different animal languages, I imagine. So, yeah. Where are we? So... Oh, I forgot to put wild attack on. Darn it. Oh, so, no, you did it. Thank you.
You hit. Ouch. Okay. Takes a wound.
Cool. Can you give me a countdown for the activated hatchet, please?
Oh, yes. 5, isn't it?
Yes. Thank you.
Dawn of the Dread.
Yes, let's finish this.
Finish him.
I am going to cast target Bert, Rannick, and myself and cast for 9 power points. Greater Smite.
Oh.
With armor piercing.
Hey, I bet
plus
this
6.
is the Silverman they kept talking about.
It says
Armor
he's a
piercing.
mithril man.
Yeah, 3 levels of armor piercing on it as well. So 6.
But yeah, probably is.
6. Right, so didn't get to raise, so that is not that.
I need to put the 3 ranks of armor piercing in, don't I?
Yes, but they all get plus 4 damage. AP. It's AP 6, I think, is it not?
It is.
AP 6. I'm going to turn these armor into butter.
Really?
Literally, I think. Because
Yes.
then the ants would lick it up.
I'll just remember it, can't they? Because I can't be bothered to factor that in right now.
Yeah, so all the weapons start to spark. Okay, bless all weapons to punch his armor through.
Okay, Rannick, you're up.
Right. Well, I think I should continue as I have been, poking him with spear. It seems to be working. He's still vulnerable, isn't he?
No, he's not. He's distracted, not vulnerable.
Okay, doke, that's fine. That means I need that one.
He would be if in the updated rules, but in the official rules, as of yet, he's still vulnerable.
That's fine. I'll
sorry,
just
distracted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I do anymore. I'm getting confused.
Ouch, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's either anymore. I mean, it's kind of hard to be distracted when you're dead.
I think he might be unstoppable because his toughness just changed, so he only took 1 wound.
That's a bit of an ouchie, yes.
He definitely needs a plaster for that boo boo.
Yep.
Yeah, will you bloody well die?
He's made of metal. He's very hard to hurt.
Finish him off.
Okay, another shot.
This is where in D&D lots of bad guys have contingency powers, which really would annoy the party because that automatically activates it if they're bound. They really need to put that in, or at least I do. Is that a wound?
That is a wound.
You know what? He's not worth the effort. I'm just going to let him die. It's fairly pointless. It's like, I'm going to kill you all. No, I'm just going to stand here for the whole fight because Brannick just spends power points and doesn't have to roll dice and instantly nurse my entire character forever.
I sense it's more GM dummy spitting.
That's why we're heroes.
It's very frustrating, to be honest.
Yeah, we're heroes because of Rannick.
There you go. You see? He's dead now.
Well, no, we're heroes because we tend to nerf the bad guys. And then we kill them.
That too. Well, so who were that?
I go over and look at his body. Oh, he must have some good stuff on him if he's made of silver.
Indeed. Well, he's made of mithril.
If he's made of mithril, his body's worth a fair bit.
Yeah, you can be carrying around his body.
Yeah, roughly how much mithril is there?
Well, it's
no
probably
idea.
just his skin.
Yeah.
What do we find on him? Because Jossa's going to search him. Because this whole
Party
place
sheet.
has been worthless.
We find the party sheet. Woo! He's got an average sized pearl, some diamond dust, a magic rod, and a magic staff.
So, Irene, have you got anything you to cast spell magic?
I'm crouching down talking to a crowd of animals at the moment.
Does it help if you cast the spell magic on them?
I think he might have done this with surgery. What do I think? What do I think, magically speaking?
Well, yeah, they've had baleful polymorph cast upon them. Yeah.
Dispel magic might work, but okay. Do I see? Oh, hang on. They've had baleful polymorph, so they're not had like brain transplants. They're just been changed from one to another.
They've been polymorph. Basically, this guy likes experimenting on animals, but because he can't get animals down here, he polymorphs other animals into the animals he wants to experiment on.
Okay. Then yeah, we should be able to.
Yeah, let's.
I shall turn off the sound effects as they all turn back into rats, spiders, and centipedes and scuttle off.
There you go.
I've also added in the fact that when you... Oh, God, please tell me. I went through... I do not know what my search and...
Thanks, Don Brad and White.
I do not know what on earth failed when I went through every single PDF searching for the word spellbook to make sure I actually had them all. And I've just found another 3 in here without the bloody powers. Got 14 spellbooks to create now. But anyway.
Oh, I'm exhausted, I say, and sit and lean on a crate.
Okay, so this bugger had a big stick, a little stick, a load of books, some ground up sparkly stuff. I suppose you'll be wanting that then, Sparkle Tits.
Irina, looking at the spell books, you find them particularly unusual in that many of the notes and formulae within each of the spells is redundant. As far as you can make out, his spells take up generally twice as much room as they would normally, as you would take up when writing down the spells. As if the wizard who had recorded them had a habit of repeating himself in various ways without realizing it.
He likes redundancy.
How very strange.
Yeah, but he's a little redundant with that, though.
Aye.
He's very redundant now.
Oh. Diamond dust, that's a spell component for resurrecting people, isn't it?
Yeah, I got bunches of it. I've been collecting it everywhere because, well, it sparkles.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I did a testing because I've still targeted people.
Yeah.
Yeah, targets. There we go. Okie dokie.
So what's the magical things? Oh, right. Okay. That's what I thought it was going to be.
There we go. Rod and meta magic's quite nice.
Yeah, what's that about?
Basically,
Wow.
it reduces 1 power point when modifying spells.
Only
3 times per day.
So basically, it gives you 3 power points back.
Is it?
Yeah.
Does it reduce?
Wow, I pick it up and go, wow, this is heavy, and I drop it back down.
Hang on. It says the wielder of this rod can reduce the cost of power modifiers on a spell he casts by 1. Does that mean each modifier, the cost is reduced by 1? So if you put on 5 modifiers, each of those modifiers is 1 power point less?
No.
I don't know.
It means like when I had to use the extra modifier
An interesting one.
Take Bert with me. If I'd taken 4 of yous, it would have cost me 3, but because I only took Bert, it wouldn't have cost me anything because it only cost 1 power point.
The way I would rule that is it costs 1 charge per modifier you are subtracting. So with a minor one, you can do it once. With a major one, if you have 3 modifiers, you can reduce them, all 3 of them.
Ooh. Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah,
again,
but
that's my interpretation.
Oh.
Okay, so there's a seasoned peril of power. If somebody's got a really, really big nasty spell they like to do, that would be awfully nice for them.
Does this stuff recharge, or is that all the charge it's got in those powers forever?
In what?
3 times per day.
It's powers.
I think Irina's looking at the Staff of Mithril Might.
I am.
Don't staffs recharge?
Oh, they do, don't they? Slowly, I think.
I seem to recall staffs recharge.
So is that per day, per week?
A staff has 10 charges. Each spell cast from the device consumes the listed number of charges. It regains 1 charge every sunrise.
Oh.
So it gets 1 charge back per day.
That's cool. I like that.
Another one of those pearl of power things.
Meta magic rods hold the essence of a meta magic feat, align the meta magic effects. So I'm just reading how they worked originally. So, I see. Meta magic rods in classic Pathfinder had a specific meta magic feat. They basically gave you a free meta magic feat that let you alter spells on the fly. Mm-hmm. So, it is an interesting The wielder of this rod can reduce the cost of power modifiers on a spell he casts by 1. It's an interesting one, that, because do you know what I mean? What you need to look at is possibly the description of how power modifiers work, don't you?
I mean, I just think it's 1 less. So, for example, if I cast a spell on me and somebody else, that's a additional recipient plus 1 power point, and with the staff, it's not.
I think it really is, but it's a shame but then for 37 grand, 3 whole power points is a bit. Do you know what I mean?
a bit tight.
Yeah.
Whereas if 3 times a day you can go, right, I'm adding 5 modifiers to this, and therefore it costs me 5 power points less this time.
Yeah.
That would make it worth.
Power modifiers allow the characters customize their abilities, adding special effects. Power modifiers are selected when a power is activated by a feed changed each time. The common modifiers listed on this page. Casters must declare which modifiers they are using before rolling their arcane skill. The number in parentheses is the number of additional power points it costs. Power fly may only be modified once per power modifier may only be applied once. So power flies.
Yeah, that's not bad. Saying reduce the cost by 5, it uses 5 charges.
But
without having charges, it's got you can use it with a minor enchantment 3 times a day, or once with a major. It doesn't mention charges at all.
Yeah, it's either a minor one is used once per day, and a major one is used 3 times a day. So that means the minor one
it's a bit
is 1 power point a day.
Yeah, that seems like a very dodgy thing to me.
And that's a minor one's 9 grand for 1 power point a day.
I can't see anything official ruling on it. It does say it reduced the cost of power modifiers on the spell he cast by 1. So I think it is really meant to be 1 a day, as in 1 whole PowerPoint, which is.
Crap.
So it is 2 recipients in you.
The words are reduce the cost of. But I think actually I'm going to say from your side OP anyway. Why not? If you take it as it literally says, it reduces the power modifiers on a spell you cast by 1. So I'm going to say that's 1 per modifier.
Thank you.
Until I'm told otherwise.
Cool.
It does make it a much more useful magic item, doesn't it?
I agree, indeed.
Aye. It's a bit naff if it's just 1 PowerPoint.
Yeah, it just strikes me as the cost. It just seems too expensive for it to literally be 1 PowerPoint or 3 PowerPoints. 1 PowerPoint per modifier you on a single spell a day strikes me as being a bit more plausible. Who knows? I don't know. Well, yeah. So I shall have to go and look in I should probably ask an official question on that one.
Anybody here fight with a sword on a regular basis? Guess that's a no from the tumbleweed of silence.
Well, who fights with a sword? I fight with a sword all the time.
Well, why didn't you say anything when I said, does anybody fight with a sword? Yes, I'd have known.
The bigger the sword, the better.
I've got a adamantine longsword. Would that be an improvement on what you're using?
I don't know.
It's masterwork. Strength plus D8 lethal.
Let's see. Well, the thing is, I've actually got too many swords on me. I think I've got them all wet now, so they can be stored.
You say you got them all wet?
Yeah, they've got to get. You got to find every sword you find that you use. It's got to get wet before it. It's got to it's got to be bloodied.
Oh, you didn't mean you dipped it in the fountain? Okay, I get you now.
No, not that wet. No. Remember, Gorham. Look like Gorham, dress like Gorham, act like Gorham.
Okay.
Well, I actually do use one hand. I prefer to use a two-handed sword, but I do actually have the rune. I mean, my rune chill hatchet has already been activated and it needs a recharge.
Apparently, the bennies must flow.
Good. Thank you, whoever you are, Mr. Benefactor.
I mean, if you want to get rid of the sword, chuck it to me, and I'll see if I can use it.
There you go.
I normally use a two-handed sword, but the trouble is, I do have a shield for the dwarven doorstop technique, but or the rune hill chat.
Dwarven doorstop.
Right. I hide behind my shield and just about. It's very effective unless I've got a flail.
I want to try using the staff of Mithril Might. I think I'll suit the wizard. Does anybody else want this rod of meta magic? Because if not, I'll definitely take it.
It's way too heavy for me to haul around. It makes me tired.
Anybody else?
That door to the south should have been open. So,
not much good to me.
Yeah, I when I cast, usually the Pearl Power is more useful for me.
Okay.
Yeah, that Pearl's quite handy for a really nasty spell you've got. It costs a lot of power points. I think Bert would be ideal with that.
Okay, well, I'll take the rod, and then once you guys have finished, whatever's left can go in my backpack. Of course, if I like it, I might keep it anyway, but...
I can't remember what arcane background it is, but one of the arcane backgrounds in the Fantasy Companion is you cast the power. You roll the dice for the power and then declare what modifiers you're applying to the spell.
Cool.
That's very cool.
I think it might be sorcerer.
Inspired caster or something like that. Yeah, I think it's a sorcerer.
Oh no, sorry. I was thinking. Sorry, I might be mistaken. I was guessing that sorcerers actually have overpower. As long as they don't critically fail, they may spend power points after rolling to add a +1 power point. So yeah, sorry. Sorcerers can actually basically, if they don't successfully cast, they can spend a power point to increase their result by 1. So, is what I was getting it muddied up with, but there you are, correct.
Aye, so that's a bit like my soak ability. So my power points add to my soak.
And while they're all over there jacking their jaws and discussing these various things that Jalsa doesn't find very interesting, she's gonna come over here and poke at this door and see if she can open it.
Yeah, I think you can. I don't think it's locked.
Oh look, guys, another door.
This wide hall is floored in polished wooden planks, its walls covered in colourful jade tiles. The ceiling is made of lustrous stone that reflects the light of 3 decorative lanterns that brightly illuminate 10 gleaming golden statues of men and women in various poses. Combat readiness that stands along the wall.
There's a bunch of pretty statues in here.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Bastard statues!
Oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh. There's something else in here.
Yeah. Okay.
They're always. Well, is this one going to try and kill us or insult us?
I think it's going to try to kill you, Reddick.
It might be both at once.
Dodger, I don't think you would have walked necessarily that far in. So, all 10 all 10 of the statues appear to be dressed as either soldiers or consorts. Obviously, there are statues. So first things first, I need to turn on the phobias for.
I'm scared of them.
I ain't no afraid of no statue.
Okay.
And there's bacon from hell.
Jeepers. Oh, my jeepers. A close examination of the statues reveals looks of surprise, anger, and fear on their faces.
Oh.
Standing in this room is, well, hang on, where is it? Is there an illustration for him? No. I don't know if I've got an image of that one. No. Don't have an actual image of one of those. See if I can find one. Where? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. His creature has a head of a boar and arms ending in fatty 4-fingered hands, apparently.
Ugly. It's a big
and it's
ugly.
got wings. It's got wings. Yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah. So, okay. So I'm just having a look here. He goes,
Cool.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. He basically he goes. Right, well, welcome to the Hall of Golden Repose.
Quite a cultured voice for that many teeth in his mouth.
Well, exactly. I can't do the
So it's going, I think I took a wrong turn. I'll just step on out if you don't mind.
Do you happen to know of... is any of your party a powerful wizard, perchance? There's some tokens.
Do you want to define powerful and define wizard?
I am in need of release. I can give you a great reward if you can dispel the bindings keeping me here.
You're in need of my department.
We know you won't eat us.
He goes, I noticed you were admiring the statues. Yes, they were once soldiers and consorts in service to the Lords of Greed. These they're unfortunate souls. He does have a grin. His tooth-tusked face does have a grin on it as he tells the tale of how they were painfully gilded while still alive, but then paralysed and posed into pleasing shapes as the gold on their bodies hardened.
Oh, so that's real gold? And she runs over to a statue and starts scraping off gold with her knife.
It appears to be.
Oh, and then I'm going to run over to a statue and start scraping off good. Someone over here.
I think you missed the moral of the story, Jelsa.
What?
I think you may have missed the moral of the story.
Well, the people inside must be dead by now, so they won't miss the gold. And I keep scraping.
No, never mind.
Indeed. Well, let's just do that then, and then we shall come down to where's it. Then we'll go.
Can I use my magic sight on him, please?
Sorry.
Can I use my magic?
Indeed. So, he goes, I have been bound here to guard this room. I'm stuck within this room, serving as a guardian stuck in this room to be a lowly guardian. I could escape my permanent servitude only after I successfully made Isomandicus laugh, cry, shriek, and cheer by using nothing more than the powers of my storytelling ability. Over the years, I've completed 3 of the tasks with jokes and parables and tales, but I never managed to make Isomandicus laugh. And now he's dead. I am trapped here forever, unless one of you can free me and release the bindings upon me, and I will reward you greatly.
Yeah, but I got a question, and I raise my hand and I jump up and down. What were you doing before you were bound here? I mean, like, if you're going to go out and maraud and kill and hurt stuff, we just assume not. Thank you.
I will be returned back to the abyss if you free me.
Okay, and what reward do you offer?
The greatest reward, the greatest of rewards I can give you. He smiles.
Raise an eyebrow. And that would be.
He points at running. Please do not advance any further down that corridor. The magic compulsion upon me will force me to attack you, and I have no wish to do so.
No. Well, he clearly knows. He clearly knows I could take him then.
Yes, running again with. Never mind. What would be the reward if we were to release you? Please answer me.
Alas, I cannot do that while the bindings are upon me, he says.
All right, fine. I'll release you, but understand, if you betray us, we will kill you. And I will use the staff.
Hang on, before we let him go, what actually is he?
He is a zigzag. I can't pronounce that. There's way too many consonants and way too few vowels.
Is he a demon or a...
It looks Welsh.
He looks porcine to me.
He looks Welsh.
There's lovely. My name's Uvuzag. Now,
was that a challenge? Orc.
Oh.
So is he actually a demon? Can I use my knowledge of the outer planes to figure out where he's going home?
It wasn't exactly a challenge.
He's an outsider.
It weren't exactly a challenge. I think you were challenging me, weren't you?
He said if you step into the hallway. See what happens if you step into the hallway, Rannick?
Well, stop twisting things.
Well, he said...
I take offence at your action. Now free me now, or I'm afraid the compulsion will be upon me.
I already said I'd dispel it with the staff.
Okay, so you just need to cast... You need to just cast a spell on him with a -2.
Okay.
That's all you need to do. Cast a spell upon him. Or you can try banish.
I was going to say, yeah, banish him.
Okay, try banishing him.
Oh, he's got to give us a reward first.
I've said it first, just because bollocks. I'm going to Benny that. That's better.
That's better. Okay, he suddenly goes free, and then he looks and goes. He chuckles and says, "Your great reward is nothing more than my total indifference. I will not attack you or prevent you from entering the chamber beyond. Considering what I am led to believe is in there, that should be reward enough. Good luck, good luck, adventurers. I hope we do not meet again, but if we do, we shall see. But I thank you immensely," and starts for my freedom, and starts walking to the door. "And I assure you, the chamber beyond contains a great treasure indeed."
Right, so this one's insulting then. Well, better than being it.
Maybe you ought to send him back to where he came from. Can you do that, Irina, before he gets too far?
I think we should banish him off the plane.
Well, you're closer than I am, and it was your idea, and I'm not.
Say that again, Orkling.
Hang on.
Oh no, if he's over there threatening Randy, I run over and kick him and go, "Don't you talk to my little bro like that."
Why
so you're going to kick him?
Everything that Dondrad said as something that from Rannick. I'm confused.
No, Rannick said something as he walked out the door. I just generally didn't hear it. So he's come back. He's towering over Rannick, going, "What did you say, Orkling?"
I said, what I said was, clearly this fella's the insulting, not the hitting one. Every bugger we've met in this place has either tried to kill us or called us, insulted us. You've not tried to kill us, so you've obviously you were just insulted instead. That's all.
He's 20 feet tall, by the way.
Okay, so I'm looking at his navel, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
I still kick him because he's talking bad to Rannick.
He wasn't, though. He asked that. He just asked Rannick what it was. He totally ignores the fact that a gnome kicked him and he stomps off. Unless anyone wants to stop him.
I'm good with that. Unless Dondrad wants to stop him, because Dondrad wants him banished.
Well, I don't think he should be on the left in the plane, but he hasn't actually attacked me, so he hasn't attacked anybody yet.
I don't really understand this whole multiverse and plane thing and what have you, but...
No, the deal is, if you start a war, I will finish it. That's it.
Right, I get that, but exactly what plane are we on?
You're on the prime material plane.
Are you sure? Because we came here through the wibbly wobbly portally thing.
Yes. Well, we could be in a
okay, that's fine.
Side
that's
dimension, but that's beside the point. Then it all gets wibbly wobbly.
Silver beams support a domed ceiling covered in polished darkwood panels inlaid with spiky glyphs. Most of the chamber's floor ripples in an immense 40-foot pool.
Can I read the glyph?
Not full of gold, is it?
A 40-foot pool of deep blue liquid. Flashes of lightning and gouts of flame dance along its surface, punctuated by thunderclaps, hisses and cacophonous shrieks. Vague shapes writhe within the currents below the pool's surface.
Is that a pool or is that a portal? If anybody could describe what it looks like and then relay it back to me.
It's a glowy pool of water with lightningy bits on it.
Can I read the
Fire.
Can you read what? Sorry?
And it's making all kinds
the
of
glyphs.
noise.
Yeah. Them.
I don't sure he tells me what the glyphs are. Make an occult roll. No.
Okay. The generous -1 for some reason, but never mind.
Well,
fact,
I'm guessing that's got something to do with Dondrad's pride -1.
What's Dundrad?
Well, if somebody was generous, that would be the opposite of what?
Oh. Sins
There
and virtues, right?
there appears to be a 7 deadly sins and 7 whatever they're called.
Virtues.
Yes,
Also
the
bad things.
cardinal virtues, deadly sins and cardinal virtues thing going on here.
Yeah.
Historically, you see, you've been more generous than greedy over time. I'm afraid to say, Arena.
It's not a bad thing to tell me.
I see.
Yeah,
Jelson's got greed. Arena's got generosity. Dondrad's got pride. Currently, I'm nothing. And same with Bert. Bert and Rannick are nothing.
Yeah.
True.
I'm not greedy. I just like shiny things.
All you've done since you've come in here is gone, I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that. I'm afraid you're
Yeah, I know, but it's not. I'd say I don't think she's greedy. I think she's more like the cat out of Red Dwarf. It's pretty.
Yeah, and
The
I'm kind of
The guy was in the middle of telling us how they were real people who got turned into gold slowly and painfully for being too greedy. And she's like,
Yeah,
ooh,
I
that's
got
real
that.
gold, I'll go clean it up. You didn't pick up that they said the punishment for being greedy was that.
Well, I can't help that they were being punished. I can still get the gold, right?
No, the Lords of Greed just did it to them. But anyway.
What if they do it to you, you muppet?
Well, I don't know. I don't honestly
Okay,
still don't think
that's a
she's
very
been
good
greedy.
point,
I think
actually.
she's
So,
just been,
12 feet, that would be 2 inches, wouldn't it? So, okay. Jelsa, I'm sorry,
I mean,
Jelsa. Arena,
the
please
worst
make a
person-
spirit check. Okay, you feel a bit disorientated and slightly confused standing where you are.
Hold on to the wall for support.
Voicing, I think I'm going to turn it down a bit, but you get the idea. Does anyone else wish to make examine the pool and make an occult roll? Up to and including Arena spending a penny on her existing occult roll. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I want you to make a spirit check, please. As you walk down that edge, you got a bit close to the pool there. Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
Hand on the wall the whole way down, just so you know.
I know.
When
Yeah, that's fine.
when I get to this corner of the room, I'll try another assault roll.
Okay.
I forgot to put the modifier on it, so you'll have to mentally do that.
That's absolutely fine. So, yeah, as far as you can discern, it looks like someone was trying, from what you've understood about everything and the glyphs and everything, it looks like this was an attempt to create a rune forge, but it went wrong.
Oh.
And this appears now to be a pool of elemental arcana, a flawed creation. The waters are infused with raw magic, but they could be you reckon they could possibly be used to recharge or repair magic items.
Wow.
So Jelsa drops all of her wands in, they might get supercharged.
Wow. Okay.
What does that do?
I can try the recharge by sluicing the rune chill hatchet through it, because I've just used it. But of course I wouldn't know unless I tried to use it again. What else have I got?
Oh, I've got one that I could try recharging. I'm going to run over there with my wand of shocking grasp and dip it in.
Okay, Jelsa, you feel no ill effects getting close to the pool with Jelsa, and you run over and you're going to drop the chop? You're going to drop in?
I'm not going to drop it. I'm going to hold it by my fingertips and swirl it in the water. This is the wand of shocking grasp, because I can test that one. Ouch!
I'm afraid, yeah, so the wand, how many charges has the wand of shocking grasp got?
8.
Okay, I'm afraid, it's drained of 1 charge. That's interesting. Now, is that a typo on my part, or is that actually in the original book there? Backfire. I reckon that was a typo when I originally started converting it, and they haven't done. So you can evade that. Okay, so it only drains 1 charge from the. It only drains 1 charge from the wand, and only deals 1d6 damage, which you can avoid. So you might be okay.
So that's agility at -2.
Yeah, agility at -2, or you take 11 points of damage as something goes wrong. Yeah, you're fine.
I'll try it with my tan bag of.
It won't work.
Has that got charges?
No, because I can only use it once a day, and I made a horse, so no.
Okay, first things first. Okay, if you want to, okay, first thing you need to do is obviously to insert it into the water is make a spirit check. Because you don't like this pool. Okay, that's absolutely fine. And okay, you insert the tan bag into the pool. Okay, it glows brightly.
So it's charged again.
And doesn't stop glowing.
Well,
You know, I'm not entirely sure what you two are doing, but I don't think I want to get any closer.
well, I'm going to step back from the pool and try and use the bag as an experiment just to find out what happens.
It's only usable once a day. Nothing happens, but it is glowing very brightly.
You okay? I'm going to try and use my occult to figure out what the hell. I don't know what the hell. Never mind.
No, indeed not.
But hey, I've got a new torch. It's bag shaped. Well, I'm coming back around, so I guess I'm going to make another spirit roll as I come past the water again.
Bert has a wand of magic missiles that he's going to dip into this water.
I'm going to come around here and explain to Rannick what the pool is, while other people are dipping their.
Bert, you'll need to make a spirit check, I'm afraid, if you want to approach the pool. Yeah, you're fine. You're gonna dip in the wand.
Yep, wand of magic missiles.
Okay, you dip the wand in, and it comes out glowing just like the bag did. Oh, hang on, or would it? I might have misread something there. Yes, that is what happens.
Why do I have a -1 on that?
Why indeed?
Fumble fuss. Okay. Well, I do have another wand. I have a wand of Detect Arcana. I will dip that one in.
Okie dokie.
There's a -2 on that. I think that there's a penalty for each thing that gets put in it.
Getting more and more likely to do something really, really bad from the sounds of it. Okay, I'm done. Bert and Snooks walk away.
So you stick. So what you're saying really is you stick things in it, and they either glow or bite you like it did Jelsa, or put magic back in.
It could do, yeah.
All right.
Okay. Are you going to do? Well, you're going to go for it. I have to be honest. Actually, you roll a 6 on the recharging table. Yeah. The item permanently glows twice as bright as a torch and automatically regains 1d10 charges every 7 days. Permanent.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah. But that can only ever happen on the first item you put in, because after that you can't roll a 6 anymore.
Indeed.
Unless the dice can ace.
Yeah, maybe.
But there we go.
Okay. Looking at this map, looking at what we know so far, I'm willing to bet that the what is that? North, south, east, west, east side of all of this is the kind of a mirror of we've already gone through. So do we want to go down and fight all those things, or do we want to just go back the way we came?
I don't know what you might be missing if we don't go that way.
Okay.
Might as well carry on wandering.
Indeed. To be honest,
what's the worst that could happen? Something that could insult us or try to kill us.
I'll be honest, until you get back to the first area where those water methods are just going to be insulting to you again, it is pretty much an identical mirror of the other way. So it's going to be the same empty rooms and obviously fountains.
So did anybody
with statues
see anything in that pool? Because I just rushed past it. I wasn't paying attention.
With some goldfish.
Check if any of them are not goldfish.
If any of them were not goldfish, they wouldn't be goldfish. Also, I will point out when you get back to where the methods are, go.
Sorry.
Ooh, you defeated the Silver Man and got rid of the mist. No one's ever done that before.
Oh, piss off!
I think on that eloquent line from Rannick, we shall leave the adventurers as they leave the Vault of Greed. Yeah, basically the mist. What does the mist do? I mean, I think you've guessed, but
Turns you into a goldfish.
Any living creature who enters must make a vigor roll -2 or suffer the effects of a permanent baleful polymorph being transformed into a goldfish and then teleported to a random pool. Holding one's breath gives you a +2 bonus.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she said. That's what the woman said that she went to. She was poisoned by the green mist.
Thank you,
I
John.
want to know what's going on with that. Because I know that it slammed him against the wall, but I can sort of see through it still.
Oh, that's it's dodgy line of sight I need to fix.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's very much a case of, as I say, I was I was nicely given the maps, and to be honest, I have been tweaking them, but obviously because there's been more tools added since the line of sight was done. But these, someone had already done the line of sight for most of this, so I just took advantage of it. But there we go. We shall. Well, I will check them, but that's where we shall leave it as you head back to. I shall close all that down and take you back to the main room, which is the Runeforge locations. Obviously, that means we're back to there. No, in parts 3 and 4. I'm going to take you back to there. Get you that map back, and there we will go. Menu, clear all, and there's Rannick. And Arena, and Amber, and Jelsa, and Dondrad, and Bert, and Schnookums. That caused an interesting bug. Oh, that's because I managed to drop it onto a field by mistake, didn't I? Typical. There we go. Oh, it did work before. It's just because I dropped it. And as I can't see him. There we are. And last but not least, Azulveg. Azuvizeg.
Who's trapped in there with us because he doesn't know how to get out, presumably.
But that's where we shall leave it. Oh, the bennies must flow. I didn't notice he typed it in caps and I still managed to miss it. But we shall leave it there.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I could do the house.
Yeah,
good point. That's a good call. Bennies must flow. A good point. Someone said it, so I will allow it.
Thank you.
Well, hope you enjoyed that one. It's interesting. I'm glad the party got to roleplay because I must admit that False Agreed's a very interesting one. Anyway, join us next time for a bit more fun, hopefully, as they continue travelling through the Runeforge. I suspect next week they'll be doing. What will they be doing? They will be doing, not the Vaults of Greed. They will be doing